Hi everyone, good afternoon, and how are you doing today? Ah, yeah, I just finished my job and I had a great time with my student, and I want to share with you um, a discussion that we had together at English Corner on the topic: should students be allowed to use cell phones at school? Yeah, I want you to watch it for yourself and listen to the different opinions from different students. Yeah, this class is the first year of senior high school. That is year 1 of senior high school. Yeah, their English is not really good, but they are really trying. They are really trying. So they are able to give their different opinions. That means at least they can understand and they can communicate in English. So guys, follow us in this discussion, and you can leave a comment in the comment section. You can give a suggestion, and you can also add something. Thank you, and stay tuned. Stay tuned. Okay, please, you just feel free and feel more relaxed. Can I put my camera? Oh my God. What time is it now? What time is it? What time is it, please? 48. Okay, please shut the door. If you are not a member of this group, you should stay out of this group. Okay. Can you see yourselves? Hi. Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi. Okay, good. Are you happy today? Yes. Okay, so we are just about to begin. And first, I'm going to check your names. So the first name on this list is Ferry. Is Ferry here? Okay, Ferry. You can say present or you can say here. Here. Okay. And the next one is Fan. Here. Okay. Next one is Frank. I'm here. Okay. And the next one, Jack. Here. Okay, Jack. James. He has something important. Okay, something important. Okay, so he won't come, right? Yes. Yeah. Okay, so he is absent. And how about Jay? Jay is here. And John James? Here. Okay. Kang Kang? Over there. Over here? Over here. Okay. He's always a smiling boy. Okay, so we are going to start our topic. And today's topic is: should students be allowed to use cell phones at school? No. Don't quickly say no. You have to think. Should students be allowed to use cell phones at school? Okay, that is the first part. We have A. Are there any advantages if students should use cell phones at school? Okay, the first question. Should students be allowed to use cell phones at school? Feel free. What is your opinion? Your opinion is okay. And You should say what you feel. Should students be allowed to use cell phones at school?
I think students use cell phones in school.
Okay, don't worry. This is not for the school, not for anything. Okay, so students should be allowed to use cell phones, right? Any other opinion?
Yes.
Yes. Any other? Yes, but at first students said no. Is there anyone who thinks students should not use cell phones at school? Okay, now can you tell me what would you do with your cell phone at school if you were allowed to use them?
Study hard.
To study, use them in studying. Okay, the first point is study. Any other points?
Listening some music.
Oh, listen to some music. Great. Listen some music. Another point?
Search for messages.
Search for messages. Okay. Send and receive messages, right?
Yes.
Okay. Send and receive messages. Any other? Any other?
Interesting.
Improve.
Interested.
Improve some. Your sentence is not complete. Yes. Okay. Improve or listen to interesting songs, right? Okay. Someone already said that.
Taking photos.
And taking photos. These are things that we need to use cell phones to do. Okay. Take photos. We can also talk to people using our cell phones, right?
Yes.
So we can use it for communication. Okay, that's good. Take photos.
Chat with others.
Chat with others. That's beautiful. These are the things that we need cell phones for.
I think you can face to face.
Yes. You can also talk and watch people face to face. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes, that's beautiful. Okay, so our next point is, now we have talked about all these points. They are so good. We need to talk with one another using our cell phones at school. If we miss mom and dad, we can just call them at home and say, "Hi mom, I miss you." Is that right?
Yes.
Yes, and at school, if you need to take photos of your friends, you just use your cell phone. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, at school, if you need to send a message in and out of school, you can just use your cell phones. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. Have you thought of any disadvantages that these things could have on the student? Do you know what is a disadvantage? Yes, disadvantage is something that is bad. Have you thought? These things we talk about are good, but have you thought of anything bad that the cell phone can do?
It will influence our schoolwork.
It will influence your schoolwork. Influence your schoolwork. That's great. That's a negative impact. It will influence your schoolwork. Any other one?
Hurt our eye.
It's going to hurt your eyes. It's going to destroy your eyes.
Yes.
You are going to have poor eyesight.
Yes.
Is that right? Yes, poor eyesight. Okay. Any other?
Sometimes we are under control and we can't help playing games on phone.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes students can play play games on the phone, and while doing so, sometimes they forget about the time they will have classes, and it's a bad influence. Is that right?
Yes.
That's beautiful. Any other point? I haven't heard from you.
Spend too much time to play.
Yes. Now, if students have cell phones at school, they will spend more time playing phones than studying. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And here. We have a lot of things.
Either we are noisy or when we also listen music.
Okay. Now, when you listen to music, it will be noisy and will disturb other students.
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Okay, that's great. Now, these are a few disadvantages on cell phones. That is the reason why students should not be allowed to use cell phones, because the students will be distracted by the cell phones. The students will play music using the cell phones. The students are going to make phone calls, maybe when classes are going on, right?
Yeah.
Using the cell phones. The students are going to take photos and use a lot of time to take photos and also to play games, also to communicate using the cell phone. And it's going to have a bad influence on the student. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. So now we have one last part. The last part is advantages. I know we have already mentioned something, the usefulness of the cell phone. So does it have any advantage on the student? If you were allowed to use these phones at school, will it give you any advantage? Do you know what is advantage?
Yes.
Yes. Well, if you were given the chance to use the phones at school, will you have any advantages? Advantages are good things.
Yes.
What are the good things that the phone will give? Yeah, the student already mentioned that they are going to use it in studying. Is that true? Yes. Is that an advantage?
Yes.
Yes. The student can use it in doing some research work. Do you know what is research?
Yes.
Research means you have to, if the teacher says something and you don't know, you can quickly open your phone and you check in your phone to find the answer. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. And then another one is student will listen to music, which is not good when you are at school. And students are going to take photos. These are a lot more advantages. But if you look at the advantages and the disadvantages, which one do you think is more?
Advantages.
I think one student have not spoken.
Disadvantage.
I think
Disadvantages
is
are more.
more than advantages.
Yes, the disadvantages are more than the advantages. So that is why students are not allowed to use cell phones at school.
Yes.
So, but are you happy with the fact that you don't have cell phones at school? No, I think most students are not happy, but you should understand the reason why you are not allowed to use cell phones, because they are a bad influence to your studies, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that was beautiful, that was great. All of you, I think you had a good knowledge of this topic, and I hope you keep in your minds that even though you don't have cell phones at school, you don't need to worry too much, because you are not allowed to use cell phones. So can we give a very big hand to our own selves? Okay, done. So this is a very brief one, and I will tell you when we shall be having the next English corner. So can you have some fruit, please?
Thank you, I'm full.
No, it's okay. It's all for you. No, you don't say you're full. It's all for you. It's a snack. You can keep it and eat it later. Okay, so it's over. Yeah. You can go back to the classroom.
Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye. And thank you very much for your contribution.
You're welcome.
This was a presentation about whether students should have cell phones at school or not. Yeah, it is English Corner with my students. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.